from anger, we didn't fall from lies. There was no shattered promise, no storm in our eyes. We held each other steady, we tried to understand. We chose the harder conversations, we never walked unmanned. There were no slam doors, no words we can't erase, just something slowly fading in a quiet space. We did everything right, we fought the way we should. We loved without possession, the way real lovers would. We did everything right, and still we slipped away. No villain in the story, no one left to blame. We did everything right, and that's what hurts the most, when love doesn't survive, even when you're close. We didn't choose the silence, we didn't run in fear. We faced the fragile tension, we kept each other near. But effort has its limits, and hearts can slowly change. You can hold someone gently and still feel the distance range. There was no final explosion, no breaking of the ground, just two people realizing the light was dimming down. We did everything right, we stayed when others flee. We built it brick by brick, carefully. We did everything right, and still it fell apart, because sometimes love just fades inside the strongest heart. We did everything right, and I can't even scream when there's no one left to blame, but something in between. I would rather you had hurt me, rather you had lied, because anger would be easier than watching love subside. There is no dramatic ending, no villain to defeat, just two tired souls accepting defeat. We did everything right, and still we said goodbye. No shattered glass, no battle cry. We did everything right, and I can't even hate when love just quietly decides to change its fate. We did everything right, and it ended anyway. We did everything right, didn't we? You didn't say you were leaving, you didn't pack a thing. You still stood close beside me, like nothing had a sting. But something in your silence was heavier than words, and in the space between us I felt it It wasn't anger in your eyes, it wasn't cold or cruel. It was the kind of quiet that makes a man a fool. You look tired of trying, like love had worn you thin, like every hopeful morning was harder to begin. You look tired of trying, and I saw it clear. The light that used to fight for us was disappearing here. You look tired of trying, and that's when I knew the hardest kind of goodbye is the one that's true. We still said goodnight softly, we still reach for hands, but something in your touch didn't feel like it once had. You smiled like you were careful not to let me see that love in me was slowly costing you energy. I would have taken anger, I would have taken blame, but watching you grow distant was heavier than shame. You look tired of trying, like hope was running out, like every small misunderstanding built into doubt. You look tired of trying, and I felt it break, because no one leaves in fury when their heart is just awake. You look tired of trying, and I stood there still, knowing love can die, even against your will. I would have fought a battle, I would have faced a war, but how do you fight when she's not fighting anymore? How do you save something that's already gone when love isn't shattered, just withdrawn? You look tired of trying, and I couldn't pretend that holding on alone would make it man. You look tired of trying, and I let you rest, because loving someone deeply sometimes means loving them less. You look tired of trying, and that was the end. You look tired of trying. We still sat at the same table, still reached across the bed, still said the usual goodnight, like nothing left unsaid. But something in the air felt heavier than before, not loud enough to break us, but enough to close a door. It wasn't anger, it wasn't blame, just something slowly changing without quiet between us that slowly pulled apart. Not words, not tears, just distance in the heart. It was a quiet between us, growing every night, turning warm conversations into polite. It was a quiet between us, and I couldn't break through, because silence can be louder than I don't love you. We stopped asking questions, we stopped looking long, we stopped correcting gently when something felt wrong. Not because we hated, not because we lied, but because the effort was tied inside. There were no broken dishes, no dramatic scenes, just two people drifting in what almost means. It was a quiet between us that nobody could see. Two people still together, but not where we used to be. It was a quiet between us, stealing every spark, turning shared tomorrows into dark. It was a quiet between us, and that's what hurt the most, because love doesn't always end in fire. Sometimes it ends in ghost. I would have fought 1,000 fights if there was something loud. But how do you fight silence when it wraps around? How do you scream into a room that echoes nothing back, when what you're losing is what you lack? It was the quiet between us that finally won. Not a war, just undone. It was the quiet between us, and I let you go, because holding on to silence hurts more than letting go. It was the quiet between us. We both know it was never loud, just gone. You didn't walk away one day, you didn't close the door. You were still standing next to me, just not like before. Your laughter grew uncertain, your touch began to shift, and somewhere in the stillness I watched you drift. It wasn't sudden, it wasn't loud, it was a slow unravel wrapped in quiet doubt. I watched you drift right in front of me, still in my arms, but no longer with me. I watched you drift like tide from the shore, still made small plans, we still shared a room, but something in your eyes had already left too soon. You smiled like you were careful not to let it show, but loving me was turning into letting go. I try to close the distance, I try to call your name, but the closer that I reach for you, the further that you came. I watched you drift across the line from we are fine to we'll be fine. I watched you drift and felt it break, because no one ever leaves in one clean take. I watched you drift and that's the truth. The saddest goodbyes are slow and smooth. Oh, I would have fought 1,000 storms if lightning filled the sky, but how do you fight when love won't even try? How do you hold what doesn't resist when she's still beside you, but already missed? I watched you drift and I let you go, because forcing love is worse than letting it go. I watched you drift without a sound, no broken glass, just breaking down. I watched you drift, and I stayed around. I watched you drift. We weren't built on chaos, we weren't built on lies. We didn't tear each other down or slowly compromise. We gave what we were able, we tried to make it work. We held each other gently, even when it hurt. There was no single moment, no fracture we could name, just time doing what time does, quietly changing shape. We were good, just not forever. We were real, just not the end. We were strong in every season, but seasons always bend. We were good, just not forever, and that's the hardest part, when something beautiful outgrows the heart. We were good, just not forever. No villain, no regret, just love that ran its distance and quietly said, we still shared the laughter, we still shared the bed, but somewhere in the future there was less ahead. You didn't stop believing, I didn't stop trying, but hope can feel exhausted without anyone lying. Sometimes love is honest, sometimes love is kind, but not every honest love is meant to last in time. We were good, just not forever, and that truth burns clean, because we didn't destroy it, we just out I would rather remember the warmth than the end, rather honor what we had than pretend. There's something broken, anger, or shattered from a lie. Sometimes love just reaches its goodbye. Just not forever. And that was real. Stood there waiting, like I might change your mind, like I might say the words that pull you back in line. I saw it in your posture, half hoping I would try, half afraid I'd hold you and ask you not goodbye. But something in your eyes was already gone, and loving someone tired means knowing when you're wrong. I didn't fight this time, I didn't pull you close, I didn't beg you to stay like I would have before. I didn't fight this time, I let you breathe, because holding you by force isn't love to me. I didn't fight this time, and that's what broke my heart. Sometimes the bravest thing is letting it fall apart. My hands stay steady, my voice stayed calm, but inside something shattered without alarm. I could have said your name like a desperate prayer, but I saw the weight you were already wearing there. You weren't angry, you weren't cold, you were just exhausted from trying to hold. I didn't fight this time, I didn't make a scene, I didn't turn our ending into something mean. I didn't fight this time, though everything in me screamed, because loving someone deeply means letting them leave. I didn't fight this fight. If I would have fought the world if you had asked me to, but you were already gone long before I knew. And how do you win when she's tired of the war? How do you fight when she won't fight anymore? I didn't fight this time, I let you walk away, because love isn't chaining someone just so they stay. I didn't fight this time, and now I stand alone, not because I didn't love you, but because you were done. I didn't fight this was a lamp beside our bed. We used to leave it on, like somehow light could protect what we were losing from. You turned it off one evening without a word or doubt, and for the first time in my life I let the light go out. I didn't reach to switch it back, I didn't say a thing, because sometimes you can feel when hope is thinning. I let the light go out, I didn't fight the dark, I didn't try to spark a fading heart. I let the light go out and stood there still, because love can't survive on one man's will. I let the light go out, and that was the truth. You can't force a flame if it's not burning for two. We used to talk in whispers about the years ahead. Now even quiet breathing felt heavier than said. You didn't slam the door, you didn't scream goodbye, but in the way you exhaled I heard it die. I could have begged the darkness to give us one more chance, but you can't relight something that's already dimmed in advance. I let the light go out, I let the room go cold, I let the last illusion lose its hold. I let the light go out, though every part of me wanted to hold the switch and refuse to see. I let the light go out, because love isn't fear, and staying in the dark alone would keep you here. I would have burned my hands trying to keep it lit, but love without return is a slow death pit. How long can one heart shine for someone already gone? How long can you pretend before you know you're wrong? I let the light go out and watched it fade, not in anger, not betrayed. I let the light go out and didn't scream, because sometimes letting go is loving clean. I let the light go out, and that was us. I let it go. I let it go. The room is rearranged now, your side is cleared away, but light still hits the wall the same old way. I walk past empty corners and stop without a sound. Because memory has weight even when you're not around. You're not here in body, not here in body, but absence can be louder than choice. I still know your shadow, the shape against the light, the way it used to move across the room at night. I still know your shadow, even when you're gone, because some silhouettes stay long. I still know your shadow, and it follows me in places where your face used to be. The mirror doesn't show you, but I still turn to see a second presence standing close to me. I hear the floorboard creaking, and for a breath I think maybe you're still walking back from the sink. It's not hallucination, it's not denial, it's just what happens after a while. I still know your shadow, the outline of your frame, the way it fit beside mine, like it knew my name. I still know your shadow, though I let you go, because love leaves echoes even after no. I still know your shadow, and that's the truth. Some things don't disappear just because you do. I don't want you back, I don't beg for time, but my body still remembers where your hand met mine. How long does a shadow stay after the light is gone? How long does a heart keep holding on? I still know your shadow, it lingers in the air, not asking to return, just there. I still know your shadow, and maybe that's okay, because losing someone real doesn't fade away. I still know your shadow, and I always will. It's still here. There wasn't a loud goodbye, no final slam door. We didn't even notice what we were losing for. It happened in the smallest ways, in pauses barely seen, in moments where we chose to rest instead of leave. You didn't pull your hand away, I didn't let it drop. We just stopped reaching, and that was enough. It was the day we stopped reaching, stopped crossing the space, stopped fighting the distance that grew in we stayed in separate corners, pretending we were strong. You waited for my courage, I waited for your sign. Two hearts standing still across a silent line. No one made a villain, no one made a scene, but space can grow enormous in what almost means. It was the day we stopped reaching, stopped asking, are you okay? Stopped leaning in closer and turned away. The day we stopped reaching, we both knew inside love can't survive if both hands hide. The day we stopped reaching was the quiet truth, the saddest kind of ending is when it's mutual too. I could have crossed the distance, you could have called my name, but we both stood still in our separate pain. How far is the space between two hands? Just inches apart, but no one stares. It was the day we stopped reaching, and neither of us cried, because something had already died. It was the day we stopped reaching, and that was the end. Not because we hated, but because we didn't bend. The day we stopped reaching, we stopped being us. We just stopped. You waited for resistance, you waited for a plea, like maybe I would fall apart and drop down to my knees. You thought I'd try to bargain with promises and pain, like love could be negotiated or forced to stay the same. But something in your leaving was already decided, and I won't beg for someone who's already divided. I didn't beg, I didn't break, I didn't chase you down for my own sake. I didn't beg, I didn't plead, because love that needs a fight isn't love I need. I didn't beg, and maybe that's the cost when dignity survives, but love is lost. My hand stayed at my sides, my voice stayed low. I let the silence answer what we both know. If staying meant convincing you to feel what once was true, then loving you with self-respect meant letting you be you. It's not that I didn't want you, it's not that I felt strong. It's just that begging for love feels wrong. I didn't beg, though every part of me wanted one more second of what used to be. I didn't beg, though I was torn, because love should never feel worn. I didn't beg and I stood still, because holding someone captive breaks the will. I could have dropped my pride, I could have screamed your name, but love without reciprocity is only pain. How do you beg for something that's already gone? How do you hold someone who doesn't hold on? I didn't beg, and I won't lie that it didn't hurt to let you fly. I didn't beg, and now I see loving someone deeply means loving yourself too. I didn't beg, and that was goodbye. There's no dramatic headline, no scandal to explain, no betrayal in the background, no villain left to blame. We didn't break in fury, we didn't fall in flames. We just stood in front of truth and called it by its name. It's hard to say it plainly without a story to defend, but not every deep beginning is meant to never end. We loved and it ended, no thunder in the sky, no shattered promises, no final way. We loved and it ended, that's all it was, not ruined just because. We loved and it ended, and that's the hardest part, when something real still breaks your heart. We held each other honestly, we tried to make it stay. We gave it every version of what we could that day. But love is not a contract, you cannot force its breath. And sometimes two good people still walk into an end. There's no dramatic lesson, no wisdom carved in stone, just two hands slowly separating to stand alone. We loved and it ended, no screaming in the night, no one walked away protects you from the end. I wish there was a villain, I wish there was a fight, because anger is much easier than losing something right. But there was just a silence and two exhausted souls standing in the ruins of something whole. We loved and it ended. No broken glass to sweep, just memories that linger when I can't sleep. We loved and it ended, and I still stand, holding on to nothing but what we had. We loved and it ended, and that was enough. And that was enough. After everything we built, after everything we tried, after every quiet promise we held inside, the world kept moving forward like nothing fell apart. But something small and permanent shifted in my heart. There was no final scene, no echo of a scream, just a subtle kind of ending, like waking from a dream. After everything, we are strangers in the same sky, breathing different air under the same night. There's no one left to blame, just two people who will never be the same. After everything, I still carry you, not in my arms, but in what I do. I don't replay the arguments, there weren't that many there. I don't rewrite the story to make it easier to bear. I only feel the absence in ordinary days, in the quiet repetition of familiar ways. It's strange how something beautiful can end without a fight, and leave behind a silence that outlives the night. After everything, I don't hate your name, I don't curse the memories or wish away the pain. After still believe in love, even if it doesn't stay the way we thought. After everything, I let you go, but somewhere in my history you'll always glow. After everything we loved, after everything